All right, Matt, you're live.
Hello, Bon
Bon?
Beanie. Bon. Beanie Bon. Bon Beanie. Bon Billy Bean Bon Beanie Beanie Bon Beanie.
Okay, I'm going to say hi, people. Let's see. Hello, Meg.
Hello, Meg. Meg's been here.
Yeah, I know. Meg said, I saw a really cool fish thing today. A zebra shark biting on another's fin. I assume this is related to mating.
I answered her.
You said, yep, sharks are kinky. Okay. Kevin counts. Bon Beanie and Happy Aloha Friday. We mixed things up a little today. We went to Mangia for dinner. Mangia, I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry.
Manja?
Okay.
Manja,
everything was awesome, especially the souffles.
Oh. Souffle. Okay.
Danny, the super supporter. Hey.
Bon Beanie.
Tony G says Bon Beanie.
Bon Beanie, Tony.
Kevin Counts paid off another cruise yesterday.
Woo!
Now they just have to wait till November.
I know some of our cruisers paid off their cruise that we're going on in September. See that?
I did.
We have not.
That's not true.
We have?
Well, I have.
Oh. You have? I haven't?
You have to pay me.
Oh. When did you do that?
Today.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to get it done. There's all these things that we have to pay for.
Yeah, we have a lot.
So I'm like, you know what?
We have
I'm
a
just
lot to
gonna
pay for.
Pay it off.
We have so
and then
much.
You can pay me whenever you're
ready.
ready.
Have so much to pay for.
Yeah.
So many things.
Hey, Andy.
Hello.
Welcome.
Bon Beanie.
Aunt D just booked another cruise.
Yes, she did.
There's Ed Roddy. Hello, Ed.
You know what I noticed?
What?
I posted on Facebook that we were going to go live tonight, like an hour ago.
Okay.
Ed and Anita were the first ones that reacted to it.
Okay.
Now, Ed gave it a thumbs up. Anita gave it a heart.
It's because Anita loves me. There's JT. Hi, JT.
Good evening, JT.
JT, when we get moved, we're going to buy a grill, and you're going to come use it for us.
You're going to invite him over and make him cook? I can grill.
Okay.
You've seen me grill. You've eaten my grill.
We'll have a grill off, and you and Matt can
I don't want to do that.
Okay. Hello, Anita. Welcome.
Bon Beanie.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh.
Hello, Rebecca.
Hello, Rebecca.
There's Stacy.
Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
Greetings, Stacy.
Aunt D says, yeah, but I'll have a roommate this time. But you know what? It's a much bigger ship and you can get away from her.
That's true. Plus, you're faster.
Kevin Count says, where is Aunt D going? And I'm going to skip a couple so that I can show her reply. Kevin, I have no idea. Yeah. So Aunt D just booked the wedding cruise.
Woo!
Which is going to Puerto Rico.
San Juan. Old San Juan. Even old San Juan was not in that song. But I'm saying it anyway because I want to today.
Amber Cove, DR. And Grand Turk. So that's where you're going, Andy. There's Mama Sandy.
But is it in that order?
What do you mean? I have no idea.
Oh, okay. I don't think it is.
I think it ends with Grand Turk. I think that's in that order.
Whoa, my goodness. Where'd that come from?
JT says, hell yes. See, he'll cook.
Your auntie is definitely faster than Ann.
Did I miss something? I'm not there yet. Gina says hello.
She's faster than you too.
JT says, what ship? On the Mardi Gras.
A wedding cruise, JT?
Yeah, the wedding cruise. Your mom says I have no volume. Hit the volume up button.
Make sure
Oh,
we're
she
not.
can't hear that either if she has no
Oh.
volume. I don't know how to tell her.
I'll chatter. Chatter? What is that?
Tony G says I set sail for the ABC Islands in 8 days. Danny D says, darn, Matt, you made me yawn.
Let's see. Let's
Wait,
do.
you said Aunt D said something else? Oh, I'm definitely faster than Nan. Did I say something about running away from Nan?
I said she's faster than Nan. I said she can
She
get away.
said.
No, I said that, and then she said I'm definitely faster than Nan.
Oh, got it. Unless you sit her down on the walker and just push her, then you might have competition. JT said turn off the sound. Oh, because we didn't type it.
Oh, we could have just typed that in instead
Yeah.
of sending her a text.
Could have. Well,
that would have been the smarter way of doing it.
So now that I've read through everything, hi everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to our Friday night live stream.
Friday Night Live.
I've added a little purple back into my hair.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I have a delectable treat that I'm going to try.
I've had a rough week, so I felt purple was needed.
It's been a rough week.
Yeah.
We've got a rough month coming up. It's going to be positive though because we're moving.
Yeah.
We did our orientation visit. It's like going to college at the house tonight.
Well, because everything's done online, so like the application's done online, and then they send you all the things and the stuff and the whatnots. So we actually like went and met somebody at the house, and they're like, "This is how we kind of do things."
Yeah. So, and then we went exploring to. We found we knew it was there, but we tried a Mongolian wok restaurant called, what's it called?
BD's.
Because we used to have one called Genghis Grill, and they closed the one by us. And Kimber was a big fan. I mean, I liked it too. But this one was pretty good. It was, I mean, there were things that were different in not a favorable way, but overall, it was a good experience. I think it was good food. I would go back. And then we found a place that she was familiar with that I'd never heard of called Rocket Fizz Soda Pop and Candy Shop. Apparently, they have them in Indiana, and there's one in Lakeland. So we went there, and we got stuff we shouldn't get, candy bars and licorice, and I got a chocolate strawberry soda, which was very good.
Yeah.
And you got?
I got a s'mores soda.
Which was
all right.
It was okay. But I also got this. A ghost pepper soda. And I'm going to drink it right here on the live in front of everyone. It says, warning, this soda is very hot. Your mouth may catch fire. Drink at your own risk. It's got a very angry looking pepper on there with the, that's on the other side, Matt, with the temperature gauge, which is how all spicy food is inaccurately designated in its spiciness, because that's not a regulated level. But we'll see.
Welcome, Scott.
We'll see. So I'm gonna crack it open. Well, I'm gonna do this. It's a smiley face. We'll see if my face is smiling after this. Here's the thing. Is it a word? What does it say? Does it say something? It's like very faint, right? Is there something about like metal?
Mall or bust.
Okay. All right.
MAUL. Mall or bust.
Full disclosure, I am a fan of spicy things. So
there's a couple people who have something to say about what you got there.
Oh, okay.
So there are some Y's.
Lies?
Y's.
Why? Oh.
Don't drink it yet.
I'm just smelling it. It's odorless.
Rebecca said, "Oh no, Matt, the live just started." And JT said, "You keep that soda, Matt. I'll drink my BT."
All right,
Your mom can hear us now.
Should I try it?
Oh my, Matt's tongue is going to be a tongue that will really make your tongue slap your brain. Scott said, "Have some milk handy."
I don't have any milk. Got milk? Nope.
Ghost pepper. I like ghost pepper cheese on barbecue burger slider.
Okay, yeah, let's see. They had jalapeno, habanero, and ghost pepper, and the gauge went up appropriately. Now, full disclosure again, I am a huge fan of jalapenos. Habaneros, okay. Ghost peppers, they're just the ghost pepper products I have had.
Can I smell that?
Have just been about the heat and not the flavor. And although I enjoy heat, I enjoy flavor too. JT, they had buffalo wing soda. Now that was a bridge too far for me. Should I try this?
Go for it.
Should I try it?
Aunt Dee thinks she'll be crying soon.
Just start with a little sip.
Got any spice?
So the first drink, it doesn't taste very good.
Okay.
I'm not getting any heat at all. Like not even a little bit.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
No?
There's no heat. This is not spicy at all.
Am I gonna regret this?
No, you might because it tastes like butt. But
Mike is here and he says, "Down it."
go ahead, try a sip so you can verify that it's not my crazy.
Oh, that's disgusting.
But it's not spicy, is it?
Nope.
No.
Oh, but it's disgusting. There's no spice to that.
No, I'm literally just drinking this to prove a point. I would not get it again.
Stacy said, "Is there stuff in the bottom not mixed up?" No?
I don't see anything. I thought it almost tasted like it was about to get spicy for a minute, and then it didn't.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm not like so sensitive to spicy that I can't handle it, but I would have known if that had spice to it. And there was nothing.
I've had ginger ale spicier than this.
Yeah. That stuff from the British shop. That ginger beer. That was disappointing.
This is a lot of calories too.
That was a waste of like $3 or $4.
$3.
Yeah. Maybe I should try mine. I got another one. Should I try it?
Not spicy at all. Like not even a little bit. Not even like pepper in your pepper shaker is hotter than this piece of garbage. I feel ripped off. Next time we go in there, because we'll be going back in there. The chocolate strawberry was really good. No, JT, it's not going to hit me tomorrow. Look, I am in
like no spice.
I am an experience.
That was just gross.
It might hit me just because it's like nasty, but yeah, there was no heat. That was really disappointing. I thought about, because we're going to be doing a helping us for cruising thing soon. I thought, oh, maybe I'll drink this for that. But it's kind of a ruse if I do that, because I like spicy stuff. So it's not really torture for me to eat spicy things or drink spicy things. But that was like, that just wasn't. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You ready for mine? I was going to save it until tomorrow. But
I mean, you can. Yours,
I know, but I really want to try it now.
Hashtag fake soda, exactly. False advertising. Yes.
So
it does make me burp though, because that was a lot of carbonation.
So I have fudge brownie cookie dough bite soda. You have to open it for me though.
Okay. This smiley face is a frown because it tasted like gross. I don't even know what it tasted like. It doesn't taste like pepper.
JT said just get more tomorrow. Well, so here's the thing. It's in Lakeland, and we're not planning to go back to the house again until, does it smell funny?
Um,
Until we can move in, which is the 27th. So for us to just go back to get
something.
more soda doesn't really make much
Plus,
sense.
it's really bad that we ate really badly. This whole week has been bad. So we're gonna have to get back on track pretty soon.
Oh, that's not very good.
Oh no, this isn't good either.
No.
It's better than the pepper one.
Yeah, but it's not good.
No, it's like got a weird chemically. You know what it reminds me of? Did you ever have like the chapstick that was flavored like brownie or something? You know that
it tastes like that smell.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of where we're at there.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, the s'mores one was better than that.
Yeah, the chocolate strawberry one was very good.
Maybe use it in a float. It might be okay in a float.
It was very good. I don't know. It's got a weird chemically taste to it or something that's it's not right. It's not right. Reminds me of a dough whiskey the other day. We got a dough whiskey. A dough like cookie dough whiskey. You got cookie dough.
You're just gonna keep saying the word dough
I am.
Until he confirms it.
That's a good word. Dough. It's not really a good word. Bad soda. Yes, Stacy. Yeah, I agree. Whoa! Damn you, big soda! Did we say hi to Scott? Did you say hi to Scott? Oh,
I did say hi to Scott in the middle of you talking about your hot soda. So
Dave says add coconut rum; it will be better. Yes, but why just drink coconut rum? You'd be better off.
Meg said, "What company is this so we can avoid it?" So here's the deal. The place is called Rocket Fizz, and they carry all kinds of sodas. They do have some of their own soda, which is what my s'mores one was.
And the ghost pepper one.
That was theirs?
Mm-hmm.
That was Rocket Fizz? Okay.
Yes.
This one here is not Rocket Fizz. It just is sold at Rocket Fizz.
That's Rocket Fizz.
Yeah.
Not good, man.
Andy says they all sound gross, but oh yeah, coconut rum may help.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep drinking that. That is.
I don't know why either.
That's disgusting.
It's a $3 lesson.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Your mom says to drink water.
Drink water. That's boring, though, Mom.
And JT wants you to look up Doughball whiskey.
I'm on it. Doughball whiskey. I can tell you that I'm not a fan of peanut butter whiskey, despite loving peanut butter and whiskey.
Yeah. Scott says just stick with Jones Soda. Yes, they also have Jones Soda there. So they have lots of different sodas. Like it's candy from all over the place and sodas, all different types of sodas. And
Doughball cookie dough whiskey.
Oh, okay. They had a soda there called Kitty Piddle and Dog Drool.
Yeah.
We didn't try those.
No. Because they had a lot.
Yeah.
Problem is there was no prices on anything.
Right. So we just kind of like figure it out.
We ended up spending like almost $40 there.
Jones bubble gum. That sounds good.
So it was an expensive lesson, but the sodas were like $3 a piece.
Yeah. I think. But we got some candy and stuff too.
We did. We got a couple candy bars, some licorice. You got those little Pocky sticks. And
I got some Happy Hippos.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of like the gimmicky beers. I mean, every now and then though, you hit a home run with the gimmick beers, but
if they had a pickle flavored one, I would get that.
Would you?
Yeah.
I think that they have pickle flavored things, drinks.
Like dill pickle soda. I would do that.
Would you?
Mm-hmm.
Why not just drink pickle juice?
I would.
Really? Mm-hmm. I like pickles more than you. I would.
So there was one time when I worked at the zoo, we did like a competition thing every year, and one of the things that they put, it was pickle juice in these bottles, and you had to whoever drank the bottle the quickest or whatever won that thing. But they didn't tell you what was in it, and I just happened to be the one that was drinking out of the bottle. FYI, bottles are really hard to drink out of, like baby bottles.
Oh, I was like, no, they're not.
No,
Just to see me down that
like
ghost pepper
baby
thing?
bottles.
Yes, okay.
But like half the people that were doing it like stopped and like quit because they didn't like it, and I was like, this is so much fun.
Isn't this supposed to be good for like hangovers or something too? I don't know.
I don't know.
Meg would drink pickle soda with you.
Cool.
And she also said happy hippos make everything better. And Kevin says hungry hippos. Pickle juice is good for hiccups.
Oh, that's good to know.
Stacy does not like pickles. I'm going to go out on a limb and say. I think he's told us that too. So is there any way I can convince you to reschedule your wedding to a different location, not in Florida? No. No. But we'll only be in Florida for
the beginning and the end.
Yeah, so
the rest of it's somewhere else.
Yeah. What else was I going to say? I used to eat pickles on pizza when I was a kid. I like pizza with pickles. I like cheeseburger.
Read Aunt Dee's thing.
I thought she said hippo flavored, and I'm scratching my head trying to figure out what hippos taste like. Obviously, they taste like chicken because everything tastes like chicken, or everything tastes like hippo. We're not really sure.
I've got some pickles that are called Famous Dave's Devil's Spit Pickle Chips.
Oh.
They're really hot.
Okay, I'd probably like that. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if Mike Lovelace is still in here, but Mike does, besides Levy's Fat Life, he does a channel with Josh Halstead from Adventures Ahead. Oh my gosh, my brain stopped working for a second. And it's it's a horror channel. Oh my gosh, I can't think of what it's called. Oh, my brain's not working. Maybe that's what that sort of did to me. It killed my brain. Anyway.
Something about Scream. We just watched that video. Somebody tell us what it's called.
Yes. Anyway, if you like horror stuff, check it out because it's a fun channel. They like react to trailers and talk about movies and stuff like that. Yeah. Yes. Brain not working equals ghost pepper soda. Yes. It's some kind of chemical thing. I just watched a new Class of Nukem High movie recently, and I feel like I could have been in the cast after drinking that. But anyway, they reviewed a new movie coming out, which is Megalodon or Meg 2. I think there might be a subtitle. I don't know. But I thought it was interesting. So their commentary on it was fun, and I encourage you to watch it. Go subscribe to their channel and support them because they're good guys, and it's a fun channel. But
we might eventually tell you the name of it.
Yes, please, somebody look that up for me because I feel like an idiot that I can't think of the name of it. And it's bugging me now. I can't even function now. But anyway, Josh made good points about, they were talking about it like it's a popcorn movie. It's a movie just to enjoy. And he was kind of harping on people get hung up on these things. They take it too seriously. Real Dead.
There we go. So it has nothing to do with Scream.
Thank you, Meg. Oops, wrong one.
Not associated with this Meg. No, this is the original Meg.
No. With Jason Statham, which is a really stupid movie. But I mean, if you like over the top, as Mike pointed out, it's more of a comedy than a horror. The first one, then watch it. It's a movie to not think too deeply about. I agree with Josh on that, and don't take it too seriously. However, he got a reaction from me, not a negative reaction, but just a point that it's not that I take that movie seriously because I don't, and I don't care if movies get scientific facts wrong. Sometimes I do, but usually I don't. Something like that, I'm not that worried. My problem is that in my job, I have to deal with people who watch films like that and are not able to discern fantasy from reality. And so I cannot tell you how many conversations I have had with people arguing about whether or not Megalodon is extinct. Discovery Channel or Animal Planet did a faux documentary on it. That was bad because people didn't realize, even though it said it was fake, that it was fake. And then that movie came out, and their whole concept is that, well, Megalodon lives in the deepest parts of the ocean, which couldn't happen biologically. It doesn't work that way. But now I have literally had adults and children try and have serious debates with me about the existence of current living megalodons because they could be living. You don't know. They could be living deep in the ocean. No, they couldn't. No, they couldn't. So anyway, there's my soapbox for today.
Hi, Paul.
Hello, Paul.
So I just realized our light there is kind of dead.
Yeah, we need a new battery.
Yeah.
Our apartment is kind of a nightmare right now. We are getting ready to move, I would say. Behind the camera, what you can't see are a battalion of empty and a few filled boxes, and then a room full of disarray and chaos, which is really our whole apartment right now, is just chaotic. And yeah, so we did. Oh yes, I don't think we said that. We did.
No. So last
weekend, find a place.
We went and looked at 10 houses.
I think we might have ended up at 10 or 11.
I think we went.
Did we do the Spinal Tap 11?
Well, we had 11. One disappeared before we started because the one got taken. And then one we couldn't get into. But then we went to one more. So we went to 10. Well, we walked through 10. We went to 11. We walked into 10.
Yes. And here's the funny thing. Hang on, let me just... But Matt, don't you know about the Australian great white that was tagged and eaten by a megalodon? I saw it on the inner tubes. I know. It's so factual, all that stuff. But we had kind of given up for the day. Like we were like, okay, well, we stopped at the last house that we had scheduled, that we had planned to look at. We were over in Plant City, which is east of where we are now, not west, east of where we are now. And we were like, well, let's stop and have lunch. And there was a house I think we were going to settle on. Mm-hmm. And it was fine. It wasn't bad, but
it wasn't really in the location that we really wanted.
It wasn't where we wanted it, and the price was a little bit higher than what we wanted. So we're just like frantically looking on Zillow. Is there anything else around here? And we had there were so many houses to look at, and we had certain requirements that we wanted, but there were still a lot of houses. So how do you choose? Well, one of the things that I was really picky about is it had to have a floor plan. Because if I didn't have a floor plan, I couldn't really tell what was going on in the house. I'm not going to waste my time because there was plenty of fish in the sea, so to speak. So this house, though, I just happened to find it. It was fairly close by, no floor plan, but it was a good price and it was a good size. And so we were like, let's go look at it. And as soon as we were done, we knew that was the house. Like it wasn't even like, well, should we? Like it was a better price. It's a good size. I'd say there was a house we looked at initially before we were ready to look at houses that we really liked, and that one was gone like instantly. It was a little bit closer to work, but honestly, I think this house is better. It is better actually. I'm not even gonna say it's. Like it's in better condition. The location is a little further, but the other house, the backyard, like it had a concrete fence and then there was a semi-busy road behind it. This one is not like that. It's much more kind of private. So.
JT wants to know where the house was that we were almost going to settle on. It was it still technically Riverview or was it?
Was
it Ruskin or Apollo Beach?
It was real close to Apollo Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was south instead of east. East is the direction that we really wanted to go. if we were going to go further out.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff east of us, so it's going to increase our drive time. But there's a lot east, like Orlando, JT and Jen, get into Canaveral, going to the other coast. But Orlando has, of course, theme parks and Gatorland, and even like St. Augustine. This, like, all that stuff is closer. There's nothing south of here except for like Myakka River State Park, which we go to like maybe
Riverview. It's considered
twice a
Riverview,
year. Oh,
and
okay.
it's still available.
Oh, well, there you go. And it's pretty far down in Riverview.
Yeah.
Because it would have been about the same commute as here. But
okay,
yeah.
So here's the question: can you have chickens?
No.
Well, no. That's
no?
a farm animal. They said no farm animals.
I thought you couldn't breed farm animals.
No, you can't have farm animals.
You can get like written permission, maybe.
No, it says none.
Oh, it said none.
It specifically says farm animals not permitted.
Oh, okay, all right. But it doesn't say anything about reptiles not permitted, and you don't even have to report them, so we should be good with our critters.
Stacey, so we're gonna have to pick your brains about moving to Florida. Okay, come on down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have lots of opinions. We have lots of opinions. Yeah, no chickens.
We can eat chicken.
We can.
We can cook chicken.
Yeah, we can cook chicken on our grill that we get. We bought a washer and dryer.
Yeah.
We're
becoming adults.
Yeah, well.
I'm becoming an adult.
I am.
Oh. We have chickens in Atlanta, so are they really farm animals?
Yeah, Meg. I mean, chickens are farm. I mean, I guess what does make a farm animal a farm animal?
I mean, I can pull up the list and see what it said. If
you
really
Scott.
Want me to.
Yes. Yes. 100 and something days
112.
till I partake in big chicken once more.
And then, like 2 months after that, we'll do it again.
Have you ever been to Port St. Lucie? That's where I'm thinking of moving. Port St. Lucie is one of those places where I'm like, where is that? I feel like I've probably been around that area, but I can't remember. Oh, I thought you were looking it up. I'm going to look it up and see exactly where it is, and I'll tell you what I know of that area, which is probably limited, honestly. Port St. Lucie. Where are we at, Port St. Lucie? Oh, no, yeah, I don't really know much about that area. I can tell you, let's see, it's like north of Palm Beach. It's just north of Jupiter. I mean, if I could afford to live over there and had a job, I would live on that side of the coast for sure. I wouldn't want to be in Miami, but yeah, I would like that area. I guarantee it, because it's close to the Everglades, it's close to the coral reefs, it's close to Miami, it's close to Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades. Yeah, I would definitely like that area. And I've been probably through it, but I haven't really spent a lot of time there. But I would, yeah.
Farm animals restricted unless written permission is received from Invitation Homes. Okay.
See, I thought written permission.
Chicken, goats, horses, and pigs.
They probably would limit based on sound, like because there's neighbors that are kind of close, that kind of thing. Meg says, I finally got to upgrade my aquarium membership today, which makes my membership last until today next year instead of December. Kind of glad I waited. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Now we can only have a 20-gallon fish aquarium.
Right.
But I don't keep fish aquariums, so
I may consider a beta again.
Really?
Why not?
Because I don't know. Is a beta that exciting next to
I loved my beta fish.
Okay. JT used to deliver to Coke there. Coke Distribution Center.
Oh, cool.
Probably no roosters.
Probably not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Klaykowski can probably live there, but no actual roosters.
That made my stomach not feel good.
Oh,
that
really?
Soda's disgusting.
Soda. There's a lot of chemistry going on in those sodas, and it's probably not great for your digestive system. Danny says our friends, me and Big Bro grew up. They moved out. I can't read.
Our friends, me and Big Brother grew up with and big brother that they grew up with
Oh,
moved years time ago. They lived in Sarasota,
Yeah.
Florida.
I know I'm just ragging on south of here. I do really like the Bradenton, Sarasota area.
Yeah.
I do like that area. It's just, there's just not as much, like Circle B Bar Reserve is a park that we absolutely adore, and it's kind of closer to where we'll be living. Hello, Mr. Blount.
Hi, Todd.
Meg had a beta.
So
Did you have a Beta Max? Or you're not that old, Meg.
Building manager when I graduated and didn't have a place yet. Sparky, beautiful purple, green, and blue. I had
Sparky.
so before I
like
moved down to Florida, I had 2 betas.
Mhm.
I had one that was blue. His name was Sherlock. And I had one that was kind of a reddish color, and it was Watson. And I gave each of them to different friends. And Watson didn't live real long, but Sherlock lived like forever.
Well, if you get another one, you'll have to name it Moriarty.
I had a black and yellow one that was Newt.
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 Yeah. You had a dead one when
That
we
was
started.
Newt.
That was Newt. Okay. This is my dead beta fish. Can we get rid of that? Is this like a thing? Are you like, is your surname Bates?
Wow.
Your auntie says, I have an ex-husband, number 1, that lives in Milton. Is that in Florida? Milton, Florida? Is that a thing? I don't know where Milton, Florida is. Is that what she means? Meg says, not quite that old, but I saw my dad's. Yeah. I mean, I'm almost too young for Betamax, but they were around. I mean, really, the VCR kind of came into its own when I was a kid, I guess. And I remember the Betamax VHS wars. Hello, Ian. G'day, guys. What's happening? It's been a while. Yes, it has. I hope you are on the mend, my friend. Oh, JT knows all the Florida spots because he drives Panhandle, up I-10. Stacy says, better watch it, Matt. You're going to dig a hole for yourself. Yep. And now she's got a backyard to bury me in, so we'll be in trouble.
I'm trying to find a picture of Newt.
Kevin's dad lives in Pensacola. Okay. Newt Scamander? Newt the beta
Newt
fish.
the beta fish.
So, what else is new?
I mean, do you want to talk about?
Do you want to
this?
show what Takara got you?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
I can't find the picture of
Um,
Newt that I was looking for. So, but I will go get that.
Okay. Anyway, so we're excited though to move. We are moving, starting next weekend, and then we have like a month to move. We're doing the big thing. We actually hired people to pick up boxes for us the weekend after that. So it's going to be fun. It's not going to be fun, but it'll be nice when it's done. We have a fireplace in Florida, so that's useless but interesting. It's a dual fireplace. Didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
So, Ian says arm is healing well. However,
Did you say bye to Rebecca?
Oh no!
Sorry, she said she's getting off.
Oh, goodbye, Rebecca. Thank you for hanging out. Arm is healing well. However, I have to wear this stupid brace for at least another 4 weeks. Well, I'm glad it is healing though, so that is good. Scott says, on a side note, I just got some business cards to attach to rubber ducks for our next cruise. Oh, that's cool. Need to do a group move day. Yes, that would be good, Todd. What we need is a group packing day, because that's the
Somebody want to come help
horror
us pack?
that awaits us is packing. Not looking forward to that at all. JT says, remember when you guys stayed here that night, how cold it was?
Oh, it was freezing.
Well, that's true. They have to fix our fireplace though, because I asked the guy at the orientation, like, how do I keep this from killing me? And he was like, oh, you just do the little lever. And I was like, this little lever isn't doing for me. And he kind of climbed in there and was like, this needs to be fixed. You shouldn't need an engineering degree to open this fireplace flue. So they're going to do that this week before we move in. So, all right.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so it's been a rough week. Most of you probably know the dealio, but my trainer Takara, who most of you have seen on here before, is lovely and wonderful, and stopped by and brought me a gift. Which is very cute. Yeah. So that's going on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, so we did have a pretty rough week this week, and we didn't even talk about this, but like 3 weeks ago, we lost Luna, the tegu. So she had really bad digestive blockage, constipation issues, and so we've had a really, really rough pet 30 days. That was unexpected, and this one was a little less unexpected, but still unexpected at this soon. So it's been rough. It's been rough, but hopefully, Luna too. That was tough. But everybody else is doing good. Yeah. So, well, the iguana doesn't want to eat anything, but I think we'll fix that. So, everybody else is doing really well. So, that's rough. It's rough. Luna was very, very young. So,
yeah.
Danny says when we went to Moat Marine Laboratory and Aquarium, it was a nice aquarium. Yeah, Danny, I will tell you that between Moat Marine Aquarium, Clearwater Marine Aquarium, and the Florida Aquarium, Moat is my favorite. So there you go, right there. And it's been that way. It's not like, oh, I'm jaded because I work at the Florida Aquarium. I enjoy all those aquariums, but I really like Moat the best. I think it's a really awesome aquarium. So
did you see JT said I'll help with the pre-move move?
Well, that's good. We may ask for that because we've got a lot of big things. We're going to try and move a lot. We're going to like move the animals, some of our technology, the printers, my Titanic picture. We'll move all that ourselves. I don't trust movers with those things, but we're not going to move like all the boxes and the heavy furniture.
Somebody else can do that.
Stuff like that. We're paying somebody to do that. So, and thank you guys. There's a lot of love coming in. So Thank you. We appreciate that. Can we give Kimber some happy hippos? What did you say? You like those little mushroom things more though? Right?
Yeah, they've got. I can't think of what they're called. They're little mushroom
little Japanese candies.
Oh, those mushrooms are real.
They're
good.
they're like a breadstick with a chocolate mushroom on the end,
basically,
right?
Yeah. But they're good.
That's what they are. Danny says we went in 2009, then did some shopping down there.
Cool.
Oh, Sarasota. Yeah, Sarasota is really a cool place. I really do like Sarasota a lot. It's very art focused. It's got the Ringling Museum, which is really cool. It's got Moat Marine Aquarium, which is really cool. It's got a seabird sanctuary. The beaches are really nice down there. It's a very cool town. Meg says, have you ever been to the aquarium in New Orleans? I have not, Meg. You have not even been to New Orleans,
Never
right?
been there.
I've only been there once, and it was a very, very brief visit. I was there having to do with planetariums, and so it was like a business trip for me. But I did get to walk down the street. It's the street with all the drinking and piss and vomit and and naked people. You know what I'm talking about? Bourbon Street. That's the one. I didn't enjoy it. It smelled disgusting. But I also got to go to a restaurant that was really good. I ate muffalata, which was delicious. And walking around like the French Quarter in general was nice, although it all smelled like pee. But yeah, I'd like to go back to New Orleans and get a different impression of it, hopefully. Ian says you should go to the Osaka Aquarium. It has whale sharks. Well, so does Georgia Aquarium. Ian, Georgia Aquarium has whale sharks. Osaka has whale sharks. There's a couple other whale shark aquariums in the world, but I would like to visit. I would visit any aquarium just to check it out. I know of that one. I've not been to anywhere close to Japan. JT says, give me a call tomorrow. We can figure something out. Okay, JT, we will do. We're gonna be moving stuff all next weekend.
Next weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, starting next weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
The 27th is when we're allowed to go in.
By the way.
Before you keep talking, Ryan Donahue has jumped in. I just want to say hi.
Hello, Ryan.
Because otherwise you're going to start talking and we're going to miss the comment.
Sorry. The background. Enjoy it because assuming we're able to go live next week, which we're planning on doing, kind of like this, just a regular live stream, it will be the last time you see it. The background.
Will it even be set up next week? I guess it might be.
Because it's Friday night, so we don't have.
It may or may not exist.
This might be the last night of the background, but I thought we were going to keep it up for next weekend, but we'll see.
I mean,
we'll see.
We possibly can.
Yeah. There will be a new background, and we will have a permanent studio space. Well, this is kind of permanent, but this in front of us is not. And so we're going to do more because this room we're in right now is the art, craft, 3D printing, podcast, computer room. And it's like 10 by 9. So as you can imagine, and it also has our mini refrigerator with sodas. So as you can imagine, not a great space, but yes, we're going to have an 11 by 11 roughly space that is dedicated to the podcast and maybe like an art area, which might also become part of the YouTube that I was going to do like a year ago or something and didn't. So we'll see. We'll see how that all plays out. Meg says, cool, they just renovated it going in July. To Osaka? Where is she?
New Orleans Aquarium.
Oh, New Orleans Aquarium. Oh, okay. Yes, New Orleans Aquarium and Zoo, which I think is right in that same area, Audubon Zoo. Audubon Zoo and Audubon Aquarium. I feel like they're connected. But anyway, I've heard really good things about both of those facilities, and I know people or have known people that have worked at one or both of them, and they seem like cool places. How do you forget Bourbon Street? Bourbon, because I didn't drink bourbon.
It's the ghost pepper soda.
I didn't drink bourbon when I went there. I barely drank whiskey when I went there. I was a beer drinker back then. So, but there's very little to do with bourbon on Bourbon Street, I would say. Thank you, Paul. We enjoyed cruising out of New Orleans. Yeah, I mean, I just ripped on New Orleans, but I do think it's a really interesting city. I'd like to go back and explore it. Just didn't love Bourbon Street per se. The part I saw or smelled. JT said, I love whale sharks. Swam with them in the Sea of Cortez. That's cool. I swam with them in the Caribbean, but Kimber has not, so I can't talk about that too much. Scott says we have a wonderful aquarium here in Southern California, conveniently in Long Beach, the Aquarium of the Pacific. I know we've talked about that, Scott. I do know a lot about that aquarium as well. I know about it. I've heard lots of good things about it. Meg says I am saving up some to hopefully snorkel with the whale sharks at the aquarium. That would be cool.
I'd like to dive with them for sure.
You should. Your dive instructor works there as a diver now, right?
Correct.
At Georgia Aquarium.
Yeah.
You should, hook them up if she does that.
Message comment.
Yeah. She used to work at the Florida Aquarium and she trained Kimber to scuba dive, and now she's a diver at Georgia Aquarium. JT says Scripps in San Diego is nice, but isn't as big as Long Beach. Okay. Paul says I swam with my ex-mother-in-law. She was as big as a whale. Does that count? I'm not going to comment on that, my friend. The background will be beautiful, Kimber.
I'm not sure what it's going to be.
I know.
The possibilities are endless.
Stacy, so exciting news potentially.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah. So when we were there today, we knew that there was a Bright House, which is basically Spectrum, which is who we have now, internet. So that there's definitely regular cable internet service available, but there was a Verizon thing that said Fios on there. And when we looked it up, it said that that was not available there, but
there was a box on the side of the house.
The box makes us think maybe that there is. And the guy was like, I think you might be able to get it. But so if we can get fiber optic.
Maybe tomorrow we can go to Verizon and ask them about
that'd be pretty freaking rad, man.
Yeah.
Fiber optic's the way to go.
Did you say hi to See the World with Chris?
I did not. Hello, See the World with Chris. See the World with Chris says, Meg, I thought you were Megan the first time I saw your new name. New Orleans is a great place to cruise from. JT wants to do a cruise from NOLA with you and me. 2025.
So for those of you that don't know, JT keeps calling me HT, which stands for Hot Toddy. That's what JT calls me.
That's her nickname.
Just for those of you that are curious.
JT just says no, do not do Fios.
Oh.
Really? You had bad experience with Fios? Because I had friends that had Fios and it was outstanding. And it was better. Oh, and Meg says not through Verizon. Huh.
Oh.
Interesting. They are horrible. Okay, well, we'll have to talk about that then because the people that I know who had Fios had really positive experiences with it. And it was Verizon or Frontier or whatever. But we'll talk before we make any deals. I know you can get fast internet, but like you get locked into a deal and then after the deal's over, then they like the amount we're paying for internet in this apartment is ridiculous. And we got like the basic speed, I think, which I mean, it's fine. It's good speed.
It works, but it costs more than it should.
Oh, way more. Like it's almost double from what we started paying for it. Yeah. Close to it.
And it was one price and then it went up a little bit and then it went up again. And it's just stupid.
Yeah, your auntie says in Terre Haute, unless you pay $9,500 to run it down to the road to the house, you can't get it.
Crazy.
Chris says we ain't Ole Miss fans and Hot Toddy in our call.
It says is our call.
Is our call. We ate Ole Miss fans and Hot Toddy is our call. Does that sentence make sense to you? Am I reading it wrong? There's like a college football thing in there, I think. Right? Ole Miss, that's like a college.
I have no idea what that is.
I think it's a college football thing. You're becoming a football person. You're going to have to learn. Well, okay. I mean,
I'm also willing to watch XFL. Oh, you just haven't wanted to anymore.
Well, because I already know who's in the flipping thing.
So that just is
it takes all the suspense out of it.
Have you watched old NFL games?
It's different. It's my Dolphins.
Really? Well, maybe I want to watch the Sea Dragons.
Okay. We can do that. I just want to throw this out, not bragging to any other mods, but Meg is an amazing mod. Oh, no, that is all factual right there. To be fair, I have a lot of options. Sounds like JT knows. Okay. So we'll need to get the lowdown. Chris says, jumped on me. Did I get it? We are paying $70 for 300 meg from Spectrum, but it is really good and stable. I don't think we get 300 meg.
I don't think so either. And
I think
more than that.
Yeah. JT says, I've had 3 ISPs since we've been here in Florida. Oh, I've had more than that. Because, well, not counting when it was Bright House, but I did WOW, and I've done Verizon DSL, and I've done a few others, I think. Yeah. JT's going for another refill.
Wow, you skipped the one above that.
What? Miss Kimbra, your hair is amazing.
Thank you.
And then your aunt says the Sea Dragons is not actually name of a team.
It actually is.
In the Seattle,
the Seattle
right?
Sea Dragons. Yeah, it's a thing.
Stacy says we pay $75 per month for a gigabyte per second service from our local company. Ian says we only get 100 mg. DSL, what is it? Yes, well, some of that was close to that time frame. And then I did stupidly go to Verizon when the salesperson told me that they were going to be getting fiber optics with the house I lived in, and then they just get the DSL and it'd be just as good. And no, that was a mistake, and that was a negative experience with Verizon. So I'm not doubting your knowledge there on this. Delta State is the Fighting Okra.
Well, that's fun. I like that.
What isn't there a team that's like the Banana Slugs? I think there's a Banana Slugs.
There's Banana Slugs.
Yeah.
They might be Seattle.
It's got to be up Oregon or Washington. I mean, that's where Banana Slugs are. So
I looked them up the other day.
You look up the Banana Slugs sport team?
It's a UCSC
volleyball team. But I think there's like
Santa Cruz Banana Slugs.
Maybe it's oh yeah, that's what Scott's saying. UC Santa Cruz Fighting Banana Slugs.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, Banana Slugs aren't gonna put up much of a fight, but but they're pretty awesome. I used to breed them at the zoo, and we had to keep them. We had to keep them on ice because if they're at room temperature, they'll like melt, basically.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Banana slugs.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Talking about melting banana slugs.
We kept them in the refrigerator. We had a special refrigerator for the banana slugs, but then on exhibit, they were going to look through the top container. And then underneath there, I had to put ice in there every day, put the banana slugs on ice. And then at the end of the day, I had to put the banana slugs back in the freezer and then clean the ice out.
That's funny.
Yeah. The banana slug team is apparently pretty slow. I mean, they'd have to be, right? Ed says, Miss Kimbra, you are amazing. Matt is a lucky guy. You're right. You are right.
You. Is it because I'm talking about football?
I don't think so.
So we were watching.
I think it's just because you're awesome.
We were watching a video the other day. Oh, because we need a dining room table. So we've been doing a lot of furniture store shopping. And we were thinking, oh, it'd be kind of cool because one of the reasons we want a dining room table, other than the fact that sometimes, very rarely, we have people over for food, but gaming, D&D, and other stuff. So we were like, oh, it'd be really cool to make our own table with a TV in it. You can go ahead.
Hmm?
You want to read something?
No,
I've got like a story.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
No, I'm just putting up funny comments.
So we were watching a video of a guy's how-to on making one of these tables with the TV in it, and the purpose is to bring up like a map that you can move your characters around on. And the guy was like, yeah, I wanted this to be like my dining room table, and my wife was like, no, absolutely not. And so he had to make something that was portable so he could like take it apart. And Matt said, what did you say? He said something like, what did you say? Something about, what was your wording?
I don't remember.
You don't remember any of that?
I can't even remember Bourbon Street tonight, so.
He said something like, well, you should get a better wife, but you can't have mine. And I said, you don't have a wife.
That's right.
And he said, well, not yet. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. That's
you remember
what I
that
said.
now?
I do. As soon as you said that, you should get a better wife. I remember that. Megs says, I blame the ghost pepper soda. Sounds good to me.
Scott said, why have a dining room table when you could customize a gaming table?
Right?
The problem is
exactly.
Our ability to build things. Matt insists that he's built things before, which is all fine and dandy.
Not like a passable dining room table. Like I could build like a cage for an animal that doesn't have a lot of glass involved, but that's about my skills.
Here's what we need to do.
I have a feeling you're going to say exactly what I was about to say. Does it have to do with giving somebody a temporary vacation stay?
Yes, it sure does.
Did that person just put on Facebook that they built a table with a river?
Yeah, absolutely. That is exactly what I'm thinking. So we also have an extra room, which we're going to get a spare bed for anybody that comes down to stay and builds.
For any slave labor that we can attract to.
For any
to our humble abode.
Woodworking humans and their significant others. Just throwing that out there. And he just said Ed doesn't watch football, so it's not because of that.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I think he was a football guy. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Paula says there can only be one wife better than Miss Kimbra.
Oh.
I think, Paul, you have just thrown down the gauntlet on yourself there. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's what just happened. And I know that gauntlet well, my friend, because I ran it for a while. I mean, technically, I'm still running it, I guess.
What? I was reading comments. I don't even know what you were saying.
The talking up the wife before.
Oh, yeah. Ed said, "Give me the size of the table." Well,
Ed, I'm only teasing you. I would not ask that of you.
I mean, what if they just want to come down to Florida?
Well, that's fine. That's fine. That can be negotiated. But I would not bring him down to build a table. That would not be.
Anita says, right. I think I love the idea, and I just might know a guy.
Well, Anita's like, yeah, I'll just come down. Ed's going to do all the hard work,
right?
Kimbra and her will go out shopping.
Absolutely, I am all ready for this. Give me a call. Let's set this up. We got this working.
That's funny. Too late. I'm moving in.
So they can help you move.
There you go. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, this moving bit.
Oh, I don't want to pack anywhere. That's what we're doing all weekend.
Yeah.
We're going to basically be living.
Well, we only have so many boxes right now.
Well, I know that's kind of a problem.
We can only pack I think we have, how many boxes did we bring home today?
9.
And we had 11.
Well, we had 11 plus 9.
So we have 20 boxes.
20 boxes, and we've packed 4.
So yeah, we're gonna fill those in like a day if we're actually really packing. I don't know how far that's gonna get us. Like the moving company was like, oh, most 2-bedroom apartments, 30 to 60 boxes. And then I was talking to my mom about when she moved. She's like, we had like 300 boxes. I'm like, oh God, I am my mom's son too. So I don't think we're going to have 300, but
I'm my dad's daughter.
It's true. But we're going to have like probably, I would say we're going to have well over 60 boxes, but we're going to move some of them.
Your mom says when Ed and Anita come down, she's coming too.
Oh, good. Well, we only have, just so you know, though, we're only going to have one spare bedroom.
We'll have to pull out the air mattress.
Well, that's true. We could do that.
Yeah.
We can do that. Yeah. We do have more space.
Yeah.
So that is good.
Someone will have to sleep in the animal room.
We're going from 2 bedrooms, a small kitchen, a tiny screened-in porch, 2 full bathrooms, and an awkward shaped medium small dining or family room. I'd say small family room, especially with the awkward shape. We're moving from that into a 3-bedroom house with 2 extra rooms, plus a decent sized, not a huge, but decent sized family room, a very nice sized kitchen, a huge screen-in porch, a 2-car garage, and
a fenced-in backyard.
A fenced-in backyard and 2 full bathrooms. So our space is increasing a lot. Anita saying road trip. Meg saying party at the house. Oh, you know what? We would love to do that. It's just that the problem we have is now all of our friends don't live by us, except for like JT and Jen.
I know.
Are about the only ones that are in Austin, but they're,
Yeah, we're further away from Viviana and Matt now.
Oh yeah, Viviana and Matt, but we're still within range of them, I guess. But like all our other friends are like all over the place, like Minnesota and Illinois, like here in California. Yeah.
Todd said if you've got more space, you need more stuff.
No, hopefully that's probably what'll happen, but hopefully we will not do that.
Andy said, "Ouch, Kimber, your dad's daughter, so you've got some stuff." Yeah, so it's funny. My dad has a lot of things. I mean, we've always had lots of things, but we had a garage, and then he built a big garage that his big boat could fit in, and most of the time, the boat stayed in the driveway because the garage was full of other stuff. Then he bought some land and built a pole barn on it, and it's full of stuff. So I have a stuff problem.
You're not that bad yet.
Well, I don't have big garages available to me.
Well, we're not going to fill our garage with junk.
No, we're going to
stuff. And well, I mean, we are going to have some stuff in half of it because the lawnmower, the kayaks are going to go on that side.
Unless we get some kind of
printers.
storage shed thing.
Kayaks aren't going to fit there.
Depends on what size we get.
Probably not going to fit.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right. Chris says we hardly ever eat at the table anymore. We don't really eat at the table.
We don't have a table.
But we need a table because we want to have social events, small ones. We're not super social people really when it comes to that. But we would like to be able to have a few friends over for game night or cookout or something like that, and not have them have to sit in like a computer chair and eat off of a TV tray. So that'd be nice. Time to order that Bamboo Carbon X1. Yeah, well, let me tell you, we got a lot of stuff we got to buy before we get that toy. But
I mean, I do have a birthday this year.
It's on our radar.
Right?
In October.
Okay, that's this year. Is it not?
It is. It is. Yeah, my mom says Joe is awful with too much stuff. I'm not disagreeing with you, Mom. I'm just saying, have you seen the craft area in your basement? Because Because I know I didn't fall far from that tree either. JT says, I know someone in Plant City who can make you a custom farmhouse table. I know, and we like your table, but that may not be in our budget because we have too many things we have to buy at once. I saw where someone used rope for carpet. Very durable. Interesting. Ian says we moved from a 6-bedroom plus 3 living rooms, 3 bathrooms, and 2-bed, 2-bath apartment. 2A. 2A.
You have to read the whole sentence.
Apartment. Yeah, you have to be ruthless checking things out. Oh wow, yeah, 6-bedroom. Wow, yeah, I bet that's probably what. Like sometimes I'm like, maybe there'll just be a fire. I don't really want that, but
I've thought about that.
It's
like
a lot of stuff.
Getting rid of stuff is so hard.
It is, because where do you put it? You know, and like I don't want to just throw it away because that seems
right.
wasteful.
Well, it's like I was just looking at all of the pop shelves, and I really like my pops, but I don't think we're going to put that up when we move. What am I going to do with all that?
I don't know. You don't want to put the pops back up?
Well, I mean, if you're okay with that, I don't know where they're going to go.
I don't know where they're going to go. I mean, those are your pops. I mean, I have a few pops, but maybe we can get like a display thing or something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to do it.
It's up to you. If you want to display them, then they will have a place in our home. But if you don't care,
I love my Harry Potter pops. I wish that I had like all of the new ones that have come out since also, but I don't have money to buy those now.
That's a lot.
So yeah.
Meg says, I have 3 whale shark plushies. I have acquired 2 since February. I finally gave in to the Georgia Aquarium branded one today. Hey, Bombini, Larry.
Hi, Larry.
Larry, I think I bought a Canadian candy bar. We were talking about we went to a candy shop today.
Did you?
I think so. It's called Mr. Big Bar. And I'm pretty sure it's a product of Canada. I think it's the biggest candy bar that Cadbury makes in Canada, is what I read on
the size of 2 regular candy
on
bars.
the internet. I haven't eaten it yet. I ate the other one, which was a Reese's peanut butter O. Henry.
Yeah.
That was interesting. That was real good. If you like a payday combined with a Nutrageous, it's kind of what you got. You're getting a bigger place. Why condense? Because we still probably need to condense. We just got so much stuff that we don't
stuff we've not touched in years.
Yeah, so we don't need it. We got a lot of like craft supplies that we really don't and probably won't use. I would like to get back into some non-digital art.
Yeah.
Like that. Like every time I touch my colored pencils and pens, I think, man, I really want to do some traditional art. Like not all the time. I like my digital stuff.
Well, we're gonna have space.
Yeah.
That you can set up, to do that.
It's the time that we don't.
I know. Well, we do have time.
Sell everything. Yeah.
When we're sitting there watching TV, we could be doing other things.
We could. Garage sale. We can have a garage sale now because we'll have a garage.
But I think there's rules about it.
Are there?
Yeah.
No, that figures. Maybe they have a garage sale time or something.
They do. It said something like fine. There's like a community like twice a year sort of a thing.
When people in the community have garage sales? Or,
yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean that's great actually. That works even better.
Because then everybody's going everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've got like a bunch of books which we never unpacked when I moved in here. No. That are books that I was going to get rid of, but there's so many of them, and they're niche, like a lot of reptile books. But I think I decided I'm gonna donate those to U.S. Ark Florida, which fights for our rights as reptile owners.
I have a very important question because Coffee Crisp was just mentioned. Larry, what does Coffee Crisp double mean? Because when we were at the candy shop, there was Coffee Crisp, which I've had and I love, but then there was one that said double double.
And he knows the Mr. Big. He says yummy.
Yeah.
Meg says, I did get all the Harry Potter pops when my ex brought me my stuff, even though they were his. Give them to someone is the lesson I learned.
I don't think I can get rid of them.
No. I mean, if you don't want to get rid of them, then you shouldn't. But if you don't want them...
If we can find a way to put them out or something, that would be
That's
great.
not a problem, Meg. Isn't Coffee Crisp a Canadian bar? I think so, yeah. I think that's why she's asking Larry about that.
Well, that's why I thought of I read that before you did. That's what...
Gotcha. Yeah, HOAs, yeah. Every place we looked at had an HOA.
Most of them,
I will say, though, that this one doesn't seem to be, like, picky, because we got a copy of the HOA contract or whatever.
Sorry. Bye, Todd. Talk to you later.
See you, Todd. And, like, one of the things was you're not allowed to park, like, a boat in the driveway or the yard. And we saw, like, several boats parked in the subdivision. And there were some other things that we were like, not like bad things, but things that were like definitely probably some HOAs would be like, fine. And yeah, it's everybody's kind of flipping HOA now, it seems like. We're just looking at 3D printers, decisions. Oh, well.
Well, if you have any questions, I can possibly answer some of them. I have both resin and FDM.
What kind of code are you speaking, Hot Toddy?
He's never heard of Coffee Crisp, which is heartbreaking.
Oh, that's a good candy bar.
We'll have to meet JT and Jen somewhere. Maybe we'll go to BD's together and then go over to Rocket Fizz.
Larry has never heard of a Coffee Crisp double. But I think it would be dipping a Coffee Crisp bar into double coffee. I don't know. It looked interesting.
I'll find a photo.
Todd said he had to go because his mom had a computer question.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long night. My mom said, "Oh, Todd, Matt totally understands." Scott says Cadbury Dairy Milk for the win. Stacy's asking how the rental prices are here. Are you talking about in Lakeland? So JT, we didn't know we were going to be in Lakeland. We just went to do the orientation of the house, and then we were like, at that point it was like almost 5, and we're like, well, let's go eat dinner. And then we got to get back for this, and we ended up there. But you know what? We're going to be in Lakeland a lot soon. So the Coffee Crisp double.
It says double. What does it mean?
I wonder if it's double chocolate dipped or something.
I don't know. I actually found a thing that says.
I think we experienced Coffee Crisp bars from Michael Ann on the Beer Cruise. That's where we learned about them. And we were like, oh my gosh. And they sell them at like the British store by us, but
they have them at Publix.
They have them in Publix in the British section, actually. But yeah. Currently eating espresso chip ice cream, chocolate chips with coffee in them, and coffee flavored cream. Ooh. Well, that sounds delightful. Yes, we were there today, JT. We were there like an hour before we came on live or something.
So, apparently, double is a term.
Toil and trouble?
Yes, that many Canadians use to order coffee. It means 2 creams and 2 sugars. So, the regular Coffee Crisp has a slight bitter coffee flavor. And the new, so I'm guessing it's
It's sweeter
It's
and
a little bit sweeter. So
creamier.
it's like double cream, double sugar instead of more coffee flavor.
Oh, JT doesn't like coffee. Matt, JT was pitching Polk City, so I was asking him about rental prices there. Oh, okay, yeah. That's way out. There's way out. Like you'll hear his chickens. But it's cool. It's if you can live out there, which you can. Because does Gina work from home too? No.
I don't think so.
So Gina will have to figure something out. But you can work from home, so as long as you have internet. If I could do that, we would live way out there like that because that's nice.
Did you say hi to CME Traveling?
I did not. I did not see that until just you said
Hello,
that.
CME Traveling.
Hello, CME. Other people saying hello. Don't forget the tortuous.
It's supposed to be tortoises.
Tortoise. I'm like, tortuous. Leaving us hanging. Yes. Well, there's lots of tortoises in JT's yard.
Yeah. I like them.
Which I feel like Stacy and Gina would appreciate.
Yeah.
The tortoises. Yeah. Wonder if we'll have critters in our. We're in like a subdivision, but there is like space around there. I mean, at the house I lived in, like in very urban St. Pete, we had legless lizards, and eastern glass lizards, and we had black racers. And of course, we have anoles. I saw anoles today, but yeah. So we may have some of that stuff.
Like I said, I missed something. You both are moving. We're getting a house. We're just moving out of the apartment. We're renting a house. We're not buying a house.
Yeah, well, we wish we could buy.
Yeah.
We wish we could buy a house. I'd buy this house. She doesn't like the master bathroom enough, but
I mean, if we bought this house, we would have to redo that, which is fine with me because there's ways to redo that where I would like that bathroom enough. Like I'd make it a bathroom.
Oh, in Australia, they call them POAs instead of HOAs, Property Owner Association. We lived in one once, and it included a tennis court, swimming pool, and clubhouse. The place where we are living has those amenities.
We have a tennis court, a basketball court, a pool, playground, and a clubhouse.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They don't know what basketball is in Australia, I don't think.
No?
I'm sure they know what it is, but it's not a big. I don't think it's a popular sport.
Oh.
They'd probably have more like they have like a soccer, but that's probably too much space. Football, they'd say a football or rugby, maybe rugby, but that's all probably too big for your average. Like tennis court doesn't take up as much room. You might get some trash pandas and snakes.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, trash pandas are fine. Snakes, yes, please. Larry, I live in a trailer park there, like HOAs. We looked at getting a prefab home somewhere, but it's like a big ordeal to do that. But there's some really nice ones.
Yeah.
For really good prices compared to houses. Missed it. Pool has to be a must in Florida. I need a pool here. So here's the thing, Meg. Maybe living more inland, but like if you live close to the coast, yeah, you can go to the pool. But if you have like the ocean or the Gulf of Mexico to go to, then or a spring, we won't really have any of that real close to us in this place. We will be pretty far from the beach, which is fine because we've gone to the beach like 3 times.
I mean, we're still not too far from Lithia Springs, and we're closer to.
We're a little bit closer,
like Alexander Springs.
Yeah, a little bit. We're like, I looked that up. It shaves like maybe 20 minutes off or something like that, I think. Meg says, I don't miss owning a home. I know. I didn't think I'd ever want to own a home again after the money pit I was involved in, but I learned so much from that experience in so many ways. And the house, it's just rental prices are so insane here, Meg, that it's just like, if we could afford like down payments and stuff, like we could probably get a house as nice as this one for less.
Well, and I have a lot of requirements, so we're not just gonna like if we get a house, it's not just gonna be the one we can afford.
No, that was the mistake I
have
made.
it's got to have all the things.
It's got to be. And my thing is, it's got to be in good shape, and not need maintenance, and not be a fixer upper because I don't fix things up well. That is not a skill set that I have. Ian says, I met my wife through basketball. Oh, well, then I stand corrected. We are probably in the top 10 countries when it comes to men's basketball. Well, I am wrong then about that. And when it comes to women's basketball, we are in the top 5. I had no idea. I thought basketball was a very American thing. I didn't think that it was commonly played around the world. I thought it was like American football. I know baseball is a little bit more international than some other American sports, but yeah, JT, we actually asked them about if we could get a hot tub, and they said we'd have to get like approval and all this stuff. But then when we told him that they make hot tubs that plug into a regular outlet, he was like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." I don't know that we're going to, but it'd be kind of cool. Meg says, "Yeah, I can't afford to rent a 1-bedroom or own here right now. Everything is inflated." Yeah, it's insane.
It's definitely easier when there's someone to share it with. Because I was, before Matt, I was like in a teeny tiny, we called it the shoebox, and it was not easily affordable by one person.
It's worse for people who are only able to afford smaller because the price does not go up accordingly. So the price you could pay for like a 2-bedroom compared to like a 1-room efficiency is not equal. Like you're paying a lot less per square foot for that 2-bedroom or whatever and it's just a horrible situation for people. It's so hard. Like, can we just let people be able to afford to live in a dwelling? Your aunt says, I love owning my house. I just do what I want. I love not having to ask anyone. Yes, that would be nice.
That's nice. And actually, this company, when we went to our orientation, there are obviously some rules because they don't want you to destroy the place. But it seems very like this is your house.
Yep.
Go ahead and
as long as you're not destroying.
As long as you're not destroying it, do what you do.
Yep.
Which is kind of nice because in this apartment, I feel like they're watching every move.
Larry says, we can't have a hot tub. That sucks. We barely get garbage and snow removal. That sucks.
Yeah.
I don't understand why HOAs are so picky about some of the things they're picky about. Oh, man, I just heard Andy Rourke from the Smiths passed away. He was only 15. Oh, that stinks. I just saw something with Morrissey in it. I don't know what it was. I just saw an article and he was in it. I didn't read it, but there's lots of no or low down payment loans for homes. Yeah, but then you've got to pay closing costs and you've got to there's other expenses that we could not afford at the moment. We are going through owning can be expensive. We are going through renovations. Oh, okay. I'm like,
we went through a reno.
Yeah, we did. Nice, a hot tub. Hell, most of the basketball players in the world come from Europe. I don't watch basketball, so I had no idea. You can get a portable hot tub for $2.
Yep, that's what I was looking at.
Cost of living is the only perk of Indiana.
Yeah, I was looking at some stuff. Just curious. And it's definitely more affordable.
And Anita just bought a pool. Excited to get it up and start swimming. But yes, hot tub, love too.
Cool.
Indiana equals cold as hell. That's what JT says. That's kind of an oxymoron statement, though, JT. I mean, traditionally, hell is thought of as a hot place.
Yeah, true.
Just saying. Not to be too persnickety there.
I mean, you could probably just take cold as out of there.
So we're not too far behind in Florida.
Wow.
My studio is the best deal in the area. I used to pay half this for a 2-bedroom in a duplex across the street, which is now what I pay here. But it is secure, which is important.
Yeah.
Yep. Danny says, yes, especially in Chicago. Big Bro moved out there in June 2016. He luckily got an apartment at a good price and had a roommate to help out. Now his girlfriend moved in with him. Yeah. Wrong choice of words. My apologies. No worries. Hashtag Matt Smartass. Yep. All right. Should we sign out?
Sure.
It's 9:46.
We got through all the comments.
We did.
And now I'm going to go look at hot tubs until bedtime. And then I'll wake up and pack things.
Yay.
I'm going to dump out this nasty soda. I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, that soda was bad. It was real bad. Well, you know what? We'll go back. We'll try more sodas. I'm not going to try the jalapeno. I almost got the jalapeno one. It was like, oh, work my way up.
Not spicy at all.
It didn't taste good. It did nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Had nothing. Anyway, enough about our bad choices in soda. JT stayed up till 9:46. There is no Down Under Cruisers tonight, Meg says, but Eddie Lugo will be live at 11 p.m. for the Night Owls. Thank you for letting us know about that. Go check out Eddie Lugo at 11 p.m. And yes, Stacy, have a great weekend. We are going to sign off. We are planning to go live next Friday. So hopefully we will.
Yeah.
You may see this background for the last time, or this may be it. So take it in, because we don't know what's going to happen.
Watch it next time.
Yeah, there you go. And then after that, I don't know if we'll have a live the week after that. We probably won't, because we'll be
in the new house.
We'll be in disarray.
In the new house. And I don't know if I'll have internet.
Oh, yeah, we may not have internet. But soon after that, we'll be setting up in the new house, and that'll be exciting.
Yeah.
So happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us. We will see you guys next time.
Sorry, I was just reading the last minute comments.
Oh.
Hi, Eric. You missed us just at the end.
Sorry, Eric.
And Andy thinks hashtags Matt Smartass is going to catch on.